Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Tonight's video, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum Matic, Cardano, Solana Shiba, and Avalanche in that order. And we're going to also talk about, well, pretty much what we talked about in yesterday's video, where everything was going down at that time. And I started saying, putting my lines in for the bottom, and we got the bounce right off all my lines. And we'll go through some of those in a minute here. I wish I could have made that video about, maybe 20 minutes earlier because you guys could have caught all those trades. So I do apologize about that. But guys, this is the way crypto is, At least we're getting the bounce, right? It could have been worse. So now what we're looking for here is I'm looking for more continuation to the upside. I think eventually here within by this week, actually, I think we're going to push at least back up to the $50,000 mark very soon within the next couple days here. I'm looking at more upside. Let's look at some of the indicators, though, because I actually didn't do that. Yeah, the RSI is moving up. Things are starting to look like they're flipping around here. Let's look at the MACD. MACD, well, on the daily, guys, if we can stay above 47,500, which we're pretty close, this thing could still go to the upside and not cross. So let's see how that plays out. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour will tell us something here. Oh, yeah, we're actually getting that cross on the MACD on the 4-hour as we speak. The 4 hours looking pretty good, actually, guys. I'm not going to lie. The 4 hours looking good. So maybe we get some good short-term movement tonight to the upside or at least sideways or maybe up to 48. Let's see if that happens. But I'm looking for 50 within, what's today? Today's what, Wednesday or Thursday? So Friday, Saturday, within the next couple days, we'll probably see a move up to 50 is what I'm guessing. They might try to bring it down. This is going to be a tug of war. This is going to be a tug of war because there is some things, options and stuff that happen. So let's see what happens. But I'm thinking 50,000 within the next 2 days, either by tonight, tomorrow, into the early morning, I should say, because it would be early morning Friday or Saturday. Okay. So let's see if that happens. Guys, I'm usually pretty good at this stuff. So we'll see. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purposes only. But we did catch that dip from yesterday's video. And that came in right around the 45 or 49.75 area, which we got that bounce. Then, guys, look at this. Then we came down and what was this? This was on the 4-hour. So this just happened on the last 4-hour candle. And we touched my zone exactly here, perfect, and got another bounce. So what I would like to see, I don't want to see us getting another 4-hour. I don't want to see a low here. So I don't want to see us going under 46,700. I would like to see us stay above that and then create a new high on the 4-hour, which is coming in right around 47,700. Okay, so I want to see a new high created on the 4-hour. It doesn't have to happen on this candle, but at least on the next candle or within the next 24 hours. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Ethereum, guys, look at this on the daily. Boom. We drew our 2 lines. I said, in this area we could get a bounce. We got that bounce. Okay. If you watch yesterday's video, when I started the video off, it was doom and gloom. It was like, oh man, everything's tanking. This isn't looking good, guys. Let me find our bounce lines. And then I found the bounce lines that were very close at the time on where we were dropping. I said, hey, halfway through the video, I said, hey, we could get this bounce. And then halfway through the video, as I started backtracking, we did actually start to get the bounce. So that is a good sign. I'm definitely eyeballing this. So if Bitcoin gets up to my 50,000 mark, which I think it could, or 49 to 50,000, I'm thinking Ethereum is going to test this 3,950, 3,900 to $4,000 area. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at Ethereum. I want to see this 35.75 hold up. That's what I'm looking at. I would like to see a 4-hour candle or even a daily by tomorrow closing above this previous high that is coming in right around. We can actually bring this up just a just a tad. Coming in right around 37.60, okay? So that's what I'm looking at. Actually, no, a little bit higher. Yeah, around 37.70. 37.70. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at for Ethereum. Matic, we got the bounce. Look at that. Boom. 240 bounce, bounce. Now I just want to see we got above 250 and it looks like we're holding. This is looking good. Let's look at some of the indicators. MACD's not looking so hot. We could see that right off the bat, right? Crossing down to the downside. RSI is pretty even. I don't necessarily like to trade off the MACD, guys. It's kind of an indicator. It's not anything too special, but this is kind of midway. So maybe a little bit of sideways movement here. Maybe a little bit, maybe a push to 265 and then back down to 250. So let's see. Let's keep an eye on that. This is good, though, because you could see that we're creating higher lows, and now we want to see some higher highs. So I would like to see, us get above that 262 area. That would be nice, and then get back above that 265 and get a candle closing above there. If not, then maybe a little sideways from 260 to 250. So let's just keep an eye on Matic. Cardano, look at that, guys. From yesterday's video, got our little bounce in our spot here from 130 to 128. We got that bounce. We talked about it from back here, from this area right here. I wasn't sure on it, and I caught this one right here, which isn't the biggest support, but it did get a nice bounce. But that's sometimes when everything else is bouncing, guys, like Bitcoin and Ethereum and everything is getting hard bounces off of nice support, you'll see something like this where it just needs something. Any kind of support will get it to bounce, and that's where it bounced right there. So let's see if that can hold up. I would like to see us get above 138, a nice 4-hour candle closing above there, closing and opening, and then maybe pulling this thing to the upside. To the downside, just as long as we stay above 130, this is still looking okay. Solana, we got our bounce. I mean, I talked about this area all the way back on the 17th before I went out of town. We got that bounce there. We talked about in yesterday's video. Let's see if that holds up, the 168, 167, 168 area. And let's see if we can get a 4-hour candle closing above 175, 176. That would be ideal. If we could do that, then maybe we could push up to 185 and retest that area. Let's see. There's some good. Actually, I want to bring that down to 183. Let's bring that down to 183 because this changed a little bit on us because I was out of town. So, there is some resistance here, back here. We got support here, resistance here. So that's a nice area. You guys got to remember. So support will flip into resistance. Okay, so when there's support like this, we get a bounce, then it turns into it. Or when we get this type of move right here, where this candle coming in as support will turn into resistance if it breaks it. So how it broke down here, now this is going to be a battle to get back above here. But you could see it here, and then you could see where it got rejected, and then the support comes in. So that's why we look at these areas at 167, 168, because that was our last sign of support. So that's what we want to look at. Now, if we go under that, that'll turn into resistance. I don't know if that makes sense. I know I explained it kind of awkwardly there, but that's how it works. Okay, it's pretty basic stuff. But for this, yeah, we just talked about Solana. For SHIB, guys, same thing. We got a nice little bounce area around that 3,300 mark. I would like to see us. I think we could very easily push up to this 37 area. This is setting up for a big move, guys. This is setting up for a big move. Could go down and could go sideways here, anywhere from 3,000 to this 4,000 mark. But I'm expecting a big move eventually and a pop, and to get a 4-hour or a daily, even closing above 55 up in this area. But I think this could very easily do a 100% move very, very soon here. like I said, it could trade sideways for a little bit longer. Let's see what the RSI is doing. Yeah, I mean it's still on that sideways pattern, but eventually coming out of this move, this is what usually happens, guys. You break a big move like this, if it doesn't break right away, or things aren't like Bitcoin's not really moving. Usually, what it'll do, it'll trade sideways for a little bit. Then the big move happens. So it wants to get everybody going. Oh, it's not happening. Oh, they want to take your money. Oh, they want to short it right here. You can see where they took someone took a big short and just stopped some people out. Stop losses kicked in. Boom. And then they want to raise it. That's the name of the game. Okay, so yeah, that's it for SHIB, I think. Not too much here. Not too much going on right here right now. You can see, I mean, the volume's you can see the volume spikes and then just kind of fading out right here. But I expect this maybe to change into the new year. Avalanche, guys. Whew. Nice, nice, nice. We got a bounce right around 98. So we had 96 to 90. Yeah, so I like that 98 area, actually. You can see right here. We had some nice points right there. So from 98 to 96. Guys, there is some things I do got to clean up. Look, so there is some things. I'm going to clean all this area up. There's a lot of this stuff on the charts, guys, that I am going to clean up. I'm going to go back to Avalanche, but I'm just going to use a Bitcoin example because all this is kind of worthless now. Not all of it, I should say. I do like this 665 area, maybe a rejection there. But I need it. There is some at 48 I'm looking at too. Anywhere from just 48 even. We're gonna actually draw that up now on Bitcoin because that's something that I just really noticed. I like that 48 mark. But there's some things here that I definitely want to clean up, and I'm going to clean some stuff up, and I'm going to do that on Avalanche as well. So let's just see if this holds up. We don't create a new low. I'd like to see us hold up above 98. If it doesn't, not the end of the world. Like I said, eventually we could retrace on this trend here and maybe touch this trend coming in right now. As it goes higher, things will move up. So maybe around 88 to 90. But I still like this 95 area to hold up, 96, and even the 100. Let's see if the 100 holds up on this candle. Okay. Let's look at the daily. Let's look at the indicators. It's looking good. It's looking good. I mean, besides the MACD, everything else is looking pretty decent. I mean, nothing great, nothing saying, oh, a huge move is gonna happen. But nothing telling me, guys, let's panic and let's get out of everything. So it looks like we're just trading in this range from 98 to 127. So let's see if that plays out. We're at the bottom of the range. So let's see if this thing starts to trade sideways or scoot up to the upside. So that's what I'm looking at for Avalanche. Um, things are looking okay. I mean, I'm not liking this 4-hour candle on Bitcoin, so we could retest this 46,700 area. That is very, very. It's in the cards right now. Let's look at the daily, real quick. Let's do something. Let's do something here. Let's take this previous candle. Let's pull this down. I just want to see where the 618 would come in. Okay, and then we got. Okay, so sometimes what they like to do, they might bring it down to this 46,480 area and then maybe get a bounce. That's kind of pushing it. Or even 46,700. Let's see where this candle bounces. This is a tricky one. We didn't create a new high, but it's not looking bad. Guys, this is kind of like no man's land. I'm thinking more a little sideways. A little sideways from here. Nothing too special, guys. Like I said, no panic. If we break a new low here, then maybe. But look at the volume spike here. This was nice. There was some buyers coming in here. This fib is not telling me much right here, so I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm just not seeing anything too special. So maybe this does actually turn green and start to turn around. Okay, so they're just pulling it back a little bit before they bring it up. That's what it looks like to me. So I think the next couple days is going to be interesting. I'm not seeing anything, guys, to panic over. I'm thinking upside within the next 2 days. Could I be wrong? Yeah. Could we trade sideways? Yeah. And then just get really nothing and just trade in this range. That could happen as well. But I'm going with a little bit of upside. I know it's not looking that great right now, but I'm going with a little bit of upside. I think this weekend or into Friday and Saturday might be better than what people are thinking here. Okay. So I think that's it for tonight's video. I'll do another video tomorrow and we'll see where we're at. I'm going to put my link to Twitter and Webull in the description. If you guys sign up to Webull, you deposit $100, you wait a couple days, you do get some free stocks and free SHIB. Also, I believe if you share with 3 people, I can't get it anymore. You only get it once, guys. But if you share with 3 people, I think you get an Apple stock, and that's worth about $160. So it's worth signing up in my link. If you do use my link, if not, you don't have to, but you just get, you get perks for it. That's all. You get free stuff for it. I think that's it, guys. Much love to you guys. Make sure you guys sub to my channel. Let's get this thing to 1,000, guys. I want to go live. I want to start charting some different things that you guys want to look at. And, I'm just doing these basics. I can't really fit too much in. You guys know I'll throw in a chart every once in a while that'll give us a 4 to maybe a 1,000% runner if I think something's going that I like with crypto and SHIB and different ones. I'll throw those in there every once in a while. I still like SHIB. I still like crypto. It's just I think SHIB with the meme and everything and what they do. It's not just a meme. I should take that back because I always would tell you guys there's a lot on the horizon for SHIB. They got a lot of people working on that. I really like SHIB for the future, guys. And to me, I take that back because it's not a meme coin to me. I think it has a bright future. So much love to you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up because it helps get my channel out there so I get some more subs and we can go live and start doing some different charting here. Much love to you guys and peace out.